Have you ever wondered about the strangest facts our world has to offer? The things that make you scratch your head and say, "Wait, really?" In this journey of cosmic curiosity, we'll explore some of the most astonishing facts that are hard to believe but true, from the largest dinosaur droppings to the actual color of our universe. Picture this. You're on a paleontological dig and stumble upon something enormous. In Canada, back in 2017, researchers unearthed the largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poop ever discovered. This wasn't just any prehistoric potty break. It was over 2 feet long and weighed over 20 pounds. It likely belonged to the Tyrannosaurus rex. These prehistoric packages are more than just piles of petrified waste. By analyzing this massive mound, scientists can glean crucial insights into what a T-Rex actually ate and the types of plants and animals that roamed the Earth millions of years ago. Even the most seemingly insignificant remnants of the past can hold profound scientific value. We gaze up at the night sky, mesmerized by the twinkling stars and swirling galaxies. But have you ever wondered what color the universe is? You might say black, or perhaps a deep rich blue. According to astronomers from Johns Hopkins University, the average color of the universe is a rather unassuming beige. This discovery came about when scientists analyzed light from over 200,000 galaxies. When you blend all those starlight colors together, you end up with a shade of beige, reminiscent of a cup of coffee with a splash of milk. They even gave it a name, cosmic latte. Amidst the grandeur of the cosmos, there's a certain irony in the fact that the average color of everything out there is so remarkably ordinary. Time, as we humans perceive it, is a constant flow. But did you know that our animal counterparts experience time in vastly different ways? Take the dragonfly. With its lightning-fast reflexes, it perceives time at an accelerated rate. What we see as a gentle flutter, a dragonfly experiences as a slow-motion ballet. On the other end, we have the leatherback sea turtle. These ancient mariners experience time at a much slower pace. This difference in time perception is influenced by factors like metabolic rate, body size, and environment. Smaller creatures with faster metabolisms like hummingbirds perceive time as moving more slowly. Larger animals like elephants experience a more languid flow of time. We've all experienced the sensation of water cascading over our skin, the cool, refreshing feeling as it trickles down, making us feel alive and invigorated. But what if I told you that, scientifically speaking, water itself might not actually be wet? It sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? In chemistry, wetness is defined as the ability of a liquid to adhere to a surface, a property known as adhesion. This is a fundamental concept that helps us understand how liquids interact with different materials. Water excels at this, clinging to everything from our skin to the sides of a glass. Its adhesive properties are what make it seem so universally wet. However, some argue that wetness isn't an inherent property of water itself, but rather a sensation we experience when water interacts with something else. This perspective shifts the focus from the liquid to the interaction. Water molecules on their own are simply water molecules. They are not wet in isolation, they are just H2O in its purest form. It's only when they come into contact with a surface that the forces of adhesion create the sensation of wetness. This interaction is what gives us the feeling of something being wet. So is water truly wet? It's a question that has sparked lively debates among scientists and philosophers alike. The discussion often delves into the realms of physics, chemistry, and even philosophy. Perhaps the answer lies in recognizing the nuanced ways in which our subjective experiences intersect with the objective laws of nature. Wetness, then, could be seen as a bridge between our sensory perceptions and the physical world around us. Next time you feel water on your skin, remember this debate. It might just change the way you think about the simple act of getting wet. Back in 1945, in Fruita, Colorado, a Wyandotte chicken named Mike survived for 18 months after being beheaded. Lloyd Olson, a farmer, had been tasked with preparing chickens for dinner. He swung his axe, aiming for a swift end for Mike. The axe blow severed most of Mike's head but left a significant portion of his brainstem intact. Mike continued to strut around the farm, attempting to peck for food and even crow. Olson decided to care for Mike. feeding him a mixture of milk and water directly into his exposed esophagus. News of Mike's survival spread, turning him into a national sensation. People flocked to witness the headless wonder chicken, making him a sideshow attraction. Mike's story highlights the remarkable resilience of even the smallest of creatures. We often think of ourselves as the dominant life form on Earth, the apex of evolution and the rulers of our environment. But there's another, far more ancient and numerous form of life that outnumbers us by a staggering margin. Bacteria. These single-celled organisms have been around for billions of years, long before humans ever appeared. These microscopic marvels are everywhere, from the depths of the oceans to the air we breathe, even within our own bodies. They thrive in the most extreme environments, from boiling hot springs to the frozen tundra, showcasing their incredible adaptability. They are the unseen workforce that keeps our planet running, breaking down organic matter, cycling nutrients, and influencing our health. Without bacteria, life as we know it would not be possible. They play a crucial role in decomposing dead matter, recycling essential elements, and even aiding in digestion within our guts. To grasp the volume of bacteria on Earth, imagine stacking them all up, one tiny bacterium on top of another. It's a mind-boggling concept, but it helps us understand their sheer abundance. If we were to stack all the bacteria on Earth end to end, they would form a chain that would stretch for over 40 light years. That's an almost incomprehensible distance, reaching far beyond our solar system. It's a humbling reminder that we share this planet with an unfathomable number of tiny tenants. These microorganisms, though invisible to the naked eye, have a massive impact on our world. They are the silent architects of our ecosystem, the hidden caretakers of our health, and the ancient survivors of a world that has changed dramatically over billions of years. Many consider a tie an essential part of a polished appearance. It's a symbol of professionalism and style, often completing the look of a well-dressed individual. But did you know that this seemingly harmless accessory could be silently wreaking havoc on your health? Yes, that stylish piece of fabric could be more dangerous than you think. A 2018 study found that wearing a tie too tightly can restrict blood flow to the brain. This is a significant finding, as it highlights a hidden risk associated with a common fashion choice. When a tie is cinched too tightly, it can compress the jugular vein, impeding blood flow and reducing the amount of oxygen reaching the brain. This can lead to discomfort and even more serious health issues over time. Over time, this chronic constriction can contribute to a range of neurological problems. These issues can manifest as headaches, dizziness, and even long-term cognitive impairments. Ties are often breeding grounds for bacteria. The fabric can harbor germs that you pick up throughout the day, making it a potential health hazard. You touch your tie countless times throughout the day, transferring bacteria from your hands, face, and the environment onto the fabric. This can lead to the spread of infections and illnesses. And let's not forget about food particles. Ties often find themselves in the line of fire during meals, collecting crumbs and stains. We've all seen those unfortunate souls sporting a lunchtime souvenir on their tie. It's not just embarrassing, it's also a hygiene issue. So, what's the takeaway? I'm not suggesting you ditch the tie altogether. After all, they do add a touch of elegance and professionalism. But perhaps loosen up a bit. A slightly looser knot can make a world of difference in terms of comfort and health. Opt for a slightly looser knot and choose breathable fabrics. These small adjustments can help mitigate the risks while keeping you looking sharp. And think twice before using your tie as a napkin. Maintaining good tie hygiene is crucial for your overall health and well-being. By making these simple changes, you can continue to enjoy the benefits of wearing a tie without compromising your health. So tie one on, but not too tight. From the largest prehistoric poop to the average color of the universe, we've journeyed through a cosmos of unbelievable facts. These strange and wonderful tidbits remind us that the world is full of surprises, waiting to be discovered if we only dare to look. What was your favorite unbelievable fact? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep those minds curious and those questions coming. The universe is vast, and there's always something new to learn.